Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Unreal. In this episode we're taking care of the Skaarj generator. And one thing to grab real quick, you probably saw it or didn't see it, was the searchlight. It's pretty much the superpowered version of the flashlight, where the beam is wider and the battery is almost inexhaustible. It will wear out eventually, but it takes about an hour or two. Anyways, the Skaarj generator here, we've got an area with 3 teleporters and each one takes us to the top ring. And in this battle we're going to have to deal with 7 Skaarj Warlords, and they're all pretty tough, heavily armored, so they take quite a few hits. Fortunately, you're not ever going to deal with more than 2 at a time, which is kind of nice that they did that. Even on the most difficult difficulty setting, Unreal difficulty setting, you're only going to deal with 2 at a time. And they're going to come in from different sections and teleport in like that one just did. But it's not too bad. If you can be careful enough, you can kind of just sneak in on them. So that's kind of nice. I'm also trying the bio rifle a little bit more. Sometimes I find it has a really good shot on these guys, sometimes it doesn't. But they'll also walk into it, and that can damage them. And I'm getting a few real close calls in this episode too. This is also post-commentary. Decided to change the mic setup a bit, and I recorded this earlier, and I didn't like the commentary, so I decided to change it up quite a bit. And I realize that a lot of people out there don't like the fact that I'm trying to go through this without being injured, but there is kind of a reason for that, and you know, you'll see at the end of it. I just kind of wanted to save up as much armor as I could and health as I could, so that by the time I get to the end, the last battle would be a breeze. And yes, we're going to have a big last battle. This is probably the next to last mini-boss fight, the penultimate mini-boss fight that you have to deal with. And it's pretty creative. I like that they give you several Skaarj to deal with, and you kind of have to hunt around for them. And I kind of waste the ASMD a little bit on this. And I don't know how I didn't get hit there. But there's also an energy amplifier up there, and you probably saw the jump boots around here. You really don't need them, because you can only use them 3 times, really. And I already have an amplifier, so I'm not going to really use it against these guys. I kind of like the hit scan weapons a little better. And of course the ASMD is the only weapon that... well, no, it's not the only weapon that it's enhanced by the amplifier, but it's not a terrible weapon, really. The ASMD is a little better on these guys because they tend to jump out of the way, and if you have a hit scan weapon, you can immediately attack them. And I've lost count of how many Skaarj we got to deal with here, but yeah, we probably have 2 more, I think. Maybe 3 more, I don't know. See, the bio rifle, when you get a good square shot on these guys, it really helps. But you have to get a good square shot on these guys, and, you know, they run out of the way. I won't be using the bio rifle that much, really, on the rest of the episode, or the rest of the level, rather. It's just not a weapon I'm fond of. Of course, the music is actually changing here. We're actually going to get a, another enemy. If you recognize this music from the Demonlord's lair, guess what we have to deal with? The Demonlord. And this is the reason why I didn't decide to kill him. Really, you can't kill him the first time you meet him. You just deal him enough damage and then he teleports out. And basically teleports to this area, to the Skaarj generator, to face you one last time. So that's why the first time I met him, it was like, there's no point to fight him, because we'll fight him again. And here I teleported by accident. If you walk backwards enough, you'll actually teleport into those things. And that can actually be a lifesaver. Fortunately, this guy's easy to dodge. His weapons are easy to dodge. His missiles are very slow. And I prefer to use the automag on him because he's hit scan, well, the weapon is hit scan, and the machine gun just wastes too much ammo. And this one, with the automag, you can make sure every single shot hits, or as many shots as you can. And that way you can put enough distance between you and the Demonlord as possible. And I would use the amplifier and the ASMD, but of course I ran out of the ASMD ammo, so go figure. I really didn't plan it that well, but they give us plenty of ammo in the next episode, so I'm not too worried about it. Plenty of bullets, plenty of ammo. And we're going to need it for the next episode, don't get me wrong. Demonlord is a very tedious battle. He doesn't have that many attacks, really. He just sends you the missiles, and of course we killed him this time. And you can see his body there. He didn't teleport out, and that's good. So that's it. The Demonlord is done. We don't have to deal with him anymore. But I'm going to do a perimeter search around here and get the flak cannon, because it would be handy. And I'm also going to show you down here, if you look over here, that green beam right there will instant death you, no matter how much armor you have, so don't walk into that. Got some jump boots over here, super health over here if you need it. Seeing is that I could easily get the health back up to 200, but getting the health back up to the armor back up to 500 at this point would be impossible, because those items that shoot your health, your armor that high are already long gone. So I decided to keep my armor at 500, at least until the last episode, and the last episode's going to be a little different. There's a reason, there's a method to my madness. Anyways, we loaded a new level right here called Elimination. And what happens here is the Skaarj generator pretty much explodes and collapses in on itself. Nice animation going on here. And there you go. It sort of disappears in a ball of energy and leaves kind of this nice little crater behind. And that's pretty nice. Nice graphic touch there. We got these big blue lights down here. Remember, we got the searchlight. We're going to need that for the next episode, most definitely. So, thank you so much for watching Let's Play Unreal, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.